Hi guys, it's me, Teresa Perrin. I just wanted to give you an update on Tblt. If you've been following this channel for a while, you know that this is one of the stocks I have been targeting for a short squeeze. And it finally looks like today we got a nice pop to the upside. So just remember, nothing I say is financial advice. Please do your own DD, but let's get into what's going on. All right, guys, so right now we are looking at the 5-minute chart, but I actually want to convert it to the daily chart. So as you can see here, we have the 200-day moving average in red, which is way up here. And then the 13 is the green line, the purple is the 48, the blue is the 20. And currently the 13 and the 20 moving average are still above the 48 moving average, and they're starting to curl up, all three of them. So this is a good sign, guys. What I'd like to see is for this all to start moving towards the 200-day moving average as we continue to climb up. I'm going to go and show you the daily chart just again real quickly. And I'm sorry, that's my oven beeping in the background, so please forgive me. I haven't even made my daughter dinner yet. But anyways, this is the daily chart, and as you can see, today we had a nice run because that 13 green line crossed above the 48 SMA and brought us that big spike up. Now after hours, towards end of day, it's kind of going cross back under, but it's starting to try to curl back up towards the close of day. Now the market has 1 minute left, and as you can see, it's breaking out of this nice bull flag that it formed. I expect this to continue, and it may even gap up tomorrow, guys, because the Ortex is showing us that there is still huge short interest in this, and I guarantee you shorts are going to want to get out if this SPY keeps running. As you can see, guys, Tblt is still on the threshold list. It has been on this list for quite some time. Every time I've checked it in the last several months, I think it's been on here. Well, maybe at least a month. Probably more, though, by now. So, anyways, that's a good sign for us. The short interest is currently 41.06%. And oddly enough, it looks like it hasn't changed because even though they borrowed 1.85 million shares and returned 293.2 thousand shares, this should have increased, right? So maybe this just hadn't updated yet. I'm not quite sure because they borrowed 1.56 million more shares than what they returned. So even with the price going up, they were still trying to short us down, it looks like. But guys, here's where things get interesting. The cost to borrow average is 353.35%. And as you can see, the max and minimum are pretty close together, you know, within 25%, 26% of each other. So substantially, this is a huge, huge cost to borrow. And like I said, if that SPY keeps moving up, then I expect them to want to close this position out. Let's take a look and see what FinTel's telling us. All right, guys, this is very interesting because once again, we're seeing that FinTel has a higher short interest than Ortex, currently at 51.72%. The last couple times that I've seen this, the stocks have made big moves to the upside. So I'm not quite sure what's going on or what the correlation is because it's very odd. Normally you see FinTel showing that the short interest is less. And due to the huge amount of volume that Tblt gets, it should only take 0.33 days to cover. However, I highly doubt that, and it appears that there's something crazy going on because oftentimes this float in this stock is traded far more shares than actually exist in the stock, right? So I don't know what's happening there, but it's very interesting, and the amount of short interest is just huge. There are 650,000 shares supposedly available to short, and they're showing that the cost to borrow is less than Ortex at 240.81%. Let's see. The dark pool trades today were 50.98%. And let's see how many failure to delivers there are. It actually looks like they've pretty much tried to stop shorting this stock for the most part because it's drying up according to that chart. And tomorrow we should have I believe, 11, 12, tomorrow, the 14th. So today there were 459,699, which may have initially been what drove that spike. Tomorrow there is 62,671 failure to deliver supposedly due. Now, guys, it would be in their best interest to cover these sooner rather than later if they haven't already, because look at the price they paid when they failed to deliver these. Absolutely crazy. And things don't get wild again until the beginning of September. My gosh, I can't believe we're already going into September. That's just nuts. But guys, I think that they're going to slowly start covering this. Maybe not so slowly. Things could get wild once one big firm, makes that big move. But this is a good stock. This is a solid stock to hold in your portfolio. And I truly expect that it would be a stock that you would make a great deal of money getting in at this price and then riding it all the way up. So guys, Tblt I think is a great choice. And I hope that, if you don't want to consider it as a long-term hold, you'll at least consider riding it back up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Check out the videos that I did earlier on pets and on PSTV. PSTV ran like 177% in the after hours. I think it closed only up around 100%. It's cooling off, and I fully expect it to make a massive run to the upside tomorrow. They got great news. Check out that video. And Pets is another one, guys, that I think, this $4 stock right now could turn into easy double digits, if not a triple digit gain. And if you watch that video, you'll understand why. Anyways, thanks so much. Have a great night.